Hello, Harwich. Thanks for joining us today for our library update. I'm Emily Milan, Assistant Director at Brooks Free Library. I'm here with my colleague, Emily Carta. We have some exciting new things going on at the library that we wanted to share with you today. So Emily, do you want to start by introducing our new museum pass reservation system?
Sure. So we got an update. Some of you might have seen some info about it on Facebook, on our Instagram page. But what it is you can now print a good chunk of our passes from home, which is going to save you a whole bunch of time. You'll just be able to pull it up on your phone and actually you could even display it on your phone, which is a really cool bonus. Or you can physically print it out and bring it with you to the museum. There's no more having to run back to the library to pick up the pass or to return it at the end of the day, which is going to be useful. This is for, I would say, the majority of our passes, right?
11 out of 17 passes are now printable.
So that will make a huge difference. The other ones are still coupon passes, so ones like, what was it, Museum of Science
and Isabella Stewart Gardner.
Those you'll still have the little disposable ticket that you'll give to the desk and they'll be able to take it from you at the museum. The only one that you're going to have to return is the State Parks Pass. That will hang on your rear view mirror, right?
Yep,
I just lost the word there for a second. That will hang on your rear view mirror and you'll just return at the end of the day after using it. But otherwise, you have a lot of flexibility now with this new system. We're so excited to be rolling it out to you. It's been in the works for quite a few months and a lot of our staff members have worked on it, specifically Emily Milan.
And I had a lot of help from Joanne Klingen and Megan Green, who are both on our staff as well. Joanne did a lot of work on the back end to make sure that the pass systems were set up so that we get maximum use for every pass that we have. So big thank you to Joanne. And Megan worked on the new calendar product that goes with the Museum Pass product. So you'll also notice that our calendar is going to look a little bit different when you click on that link from our front page of our website. But I took a little time yesterday to do a walkthrough of this new Museum Pass system to kind of show you the ins and outs of how you can use it from home. You can still always come into the library and request a museum pass through the circulation desk or call us and we'll do it over the phone. But like our old system, there are links right on our website that allow you to go in and reserve the pass on your own from home. So if you decide on Friday night at 5 o'clock that you're going to Boston the next day and you want to look and see if that museum pass is available so you can pick it up before you leave on Saturday morning, you can do that right from home. So I think Caleb has a video queued up in the studio and he's going to roll that now to show you a walkthrough of Library Insight, our new Museum Pass product. Hello, library users. This is Emily Milan, Assistant Director at Brooks Free Library. I am creating this video to do a little walkthrough of our new Museum Pass reservation system. This new system goes live on Tuesday, February the 26th of 2019, and we are creating this video to show users how they can reserve museum passes from home. So the starting page is going to be brooksfreelibrary.org. That's our web page. And then underneath the tab Services, you're going to navigate to Museum Passes. That will bring you to our Museum Pass page. At the top of the page, you'll see a Reserve Museum Pass button, as well as a View or Cancel Reservations button. Before we take a look at either one of those processes, we're going to take a look at the Museum Pass specifications. So many of our museum passes are now printable. You can print these passes from home or you can come to the library and we'll print them for you. Most of our other passes are coupon passes, which do have to be picked up here at the library, but then are collected at the museum and won't have to be returned. There's one exception, always one exception. That's the Mass State Parks Pass, which is a laminated parking permit. This pass does have to be picked up from the library the day before use and then returned directly to us, either in person during open hours or using our book drop prior to the time we open on the day following your visit. This library pass cannot be returned to another CLAMS library. It does need to come directly back to Brooks. Some program guidelines specific to users include these. Library users can book passes up to 60 days in advance. Users are limited to 5 passes per month and 2 passes per day. Users with $25 or more in fines or who have had 2 no-shows in the last 90 days are blocked from reserving passes. No-shows are when a patron reserves a pass but never comes in to pick it up. So before you can reserve passes, you'll need to clear those up here with us at the library. There are no age or residency restrictions for reserving passes, so library users of any age can reserve the pass, and you don't have to be a Harwich or Cape resident in order to do so. So now that we've taken a look at some of the program guidelines, let's go look at the system itself and reserve some passes. So the first option is to reserve museum passes. If we click on that link, it's going to pop us out to this page. This page lists all of our available museums in alphabetical order. Now, what you might notice missing from this list as we scroll through are some of the seasonal museums that haven't opened yet. For example, the Chatham Shark Center or Edaville Railroad, and Monomoy Island Excursions is another example. So those venues have not opened for the season, so you won't see them on the list until we get to that 60-day window, within that 60-day window of their opening. So right now we're looking alphabetically. We'll see the first museum that's listed is the Cape Cod Museum of Art. Next to the museum name is that little printable icon that lets us know you can print this out and take it directly to the museum without coming into the library. You also can come to the library and we'll print it for you if you don't have access to a printer at home. Underneath the museum name are the pass details. For example, this pass entitles 2 visitors to free admission to the gallery. It's not valid for special events or program admissions. We do advise that for hours and additional information, you contact the museum directly, and we've listed their phone number, and we've also linked their website below. You can also see the wording here. You may print this pass or come to the library and a pass will be printed for you. So that's just a second indication that this is a printable pass. Underneath, we have a map link and the website link. This will take you out to the Cape Cod Museum of Art's website or to a map to show you exactly where the museum is located if you're not familiar with its location. Scrolling through the list, the next museum listed is the Cape Cod Museum of Natural History, which is also a printable pass, as is the Cape Cod Theater Company, home of the Harwich Junior Theater, and the Edward M. Kennedy Institute, located in Boston. Next on the list is the Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum, which does not have that printable icon, indicating that it is a coupon pass that has to be picked up here at the library. Then we have the Mass State Parks Pass, which is our one outlier that has to be both picked up from the library and returned to the library. Next on the list is the Museum of Fine Arts and the Museum of Science, both of which are coupon passes, followed by the Witta Pirate Museum, which is a printable pass. The last museum on the list is Zoo New England, which is a coupon pass and has to be picked up here at the library. Moving back to the top of the list, let's reserve a pass. So you're going to select the pass by clicking on the museum or venue name. This will take us out to a calendar page where any date listed with a red X is a date that either the museum is closed or the pass has already been reserved for that date. Anywhere where you see the number listed, this is a date. It's a clickable link. You can request that date. So let's request the Cape Cod Museum of Art for Thursday, February the 28th. You're going to enter your 13-digit library card number and then click Reserve Pass for Thursday, February the 28th. This gives you an opportunity to back out if you either want to view other available dates for this museum or if you want to select a different museum. We're going to reserve this pass for this date by clicking on the link. And then here it is, Cape Cod Museum of Art for Thursday the 28th. And this is a printable pass, so I can either print this pass now or I can email it to myself to print later. This can also work if you have a smartphone. You can email the pass to yourself and then just pull it up on your phone and show it to the museum while you're there. So now we've gone through the process of reserving that pass. I have emailed it to myself, and we can go back and look at current reservations. So that would be using this link here, View or Cancel Reservations. So clicking that link will take us out to this page where I can again copy my library card number and click View Reservations. And here you'll see the Cape Cod Museum of Art for Thursday the 28th. So if I've lost the pass that I printed or I can't find it in my email, I can go through View Pass Reservations to either email it to myself again or to print the pass for a second time. I can also cancel the reservation. So if something comes up and you've realized you won't be able to travel to the museum on that date, you can cancel the reservation by clicking Cancel. And here we go. We're all set. So thank you for taking the time to watch this video. We hope that you'll give the new system a try and visit one of the many wonderful museums that we provide access to through this system. I do want to throw in one quick shout out to the Friends of the Brooks Free Library. It is through their generosity that many of these museum passes are available. So thank you to the Friends for providing our community with access to these wonderful venues. Thanks, and hope everyone has a wonderful day.
All right, so there's a walkthrough of the new system. We hope that everyone finds that it's really easy to use and that you enjoy having that access from home and being able to print passes, go right to the museum, not have to come into the library to pick anything up, and not have anything to return either. So we think that'll be really a time saver for everyone. I also wanted to say that thanks to the Friends who provide many of our museum passes, we're able to provide these to you free of charge. The Friends have been really busy lately, actually. Emily, do you want to tell the viewers about the other project that we have going on at the library right now?
Well, right now the Friends are actually working with some carpenters to install cabinetry in the meeting room. So you might notice some construction going on over the next couple weeks. But the spaces to the left and the right of the stage, as well as the space where the circulating art, you may have noticed that when you first come down the stairs and it's right to your left, that space is going to be storage, so we can have more things in the library, have them tucked away safely, and it'll look really good in the building too, especially after that facelift we just got on the outside, I think.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So that construction started yesterday. It's going to be going on for a couple of weeks. So you may notice when you come into the library that programming, our ongoing program, like our book groups and our writers groups and some of our children's events have been moved to other places in the library. So make sure you take a look at our event calendar on our webpage or stop by the circulation desk and ask a staff member if you're coming to attend a program where that's going to be, because our meeting room will be closed for the next 3 weeks while that construction is ongoing. So we're really excited about that. Like Emily said, it's really going to add a nice lift to the room and to the space. They're also going to be repainting the space. So thank you to the Friends for getting that project off the ground. That's very exciting. Oh, one last new thing that Emily will also tell you about, because this is her project that she's been working on while I've been working on Library Insight. Emily has started a new library podcast.
Yes, my pet project, my baby. Some of you may have heard it actually and listened to it already. It's available on pretty much all the main podcasting platforms that you would use. So Spotify, Apple, Google Podcasts, Stitcher. You can look it up. It's called the Brooks Free Library Podcast, also BFL Podcast. We may change the name, so we may need your input on that to see if you have any suggestions on what you'd like it to be called. But Jamie Thornton and I, we pretty much talk about anything and everything related to libraries, related to what we do, books. So if you're curious about, the life of a librarian or what it's like to work at Brooks Free Library, please, please, please listen to us. You can find links on our website if you look under programs and then BFL podcast. We're going to post every episode there, as well as also make it available on these other podcasting sites. But
Yeah, so that's really exciting. The first podcast, if you're looking for book suggestions, that's the place to go, because they talked a lot about different books and titles that staff members have been reading. And so good book suggestions if you're looking for any information there. We also have been working on uploading content to our YouTube channel, which we're going to be building over time. And so the video that we just watched, the walkthrough of the museum pass reservation process, is now posted on our YouTube. So if you're a Channel 18 viewer, you can always go to our website and you can find that walkthrough on our website on the museum pass page. But if you're watching this program today on Channel 18's YouTube page, we'll comment down below and add a link to our YouTube page so you can go take a look at us there. So thanks for joining us, and we hope that you get a chance to try out that new museum pass reservation system really soon. Take care.